Families of hostages still held by Hamas say they are deeply grateful in this moment, describing the intense talks to reach this ceasefire a roller coaster. The hostages who remain in Hamas custody have now been held for 15 months. Sadly, for some families, like the parents of Hersh Goldberg Polin, this ceasefire comes too late. Their 23-year-old son was taken hostage at that music festival on October 7th. He was confirmed killed in August, shot by Hamas just moments from rescue by Israeli Defense Forces. And Hersh Goldberg Polin's parents join us now, John Polin and Rachel Goldberg Polin. Thank you both so much for joining us. Really appreciate you taking the time. You've been tirelessly advocating for hostages to be released even after your son's death in August. John, how are you feeling in this moment?
Well, I'm feeling hope and optimism for the 98 remaining hostages. This deal could have and should have happened a long time ago. We'll wrestle with that timing for the rest of our lives. The important thing now for the remaining 98 is that a deal does seem to be happening. I will point out that the talk is about 33 hostages in phase one. If we do the simple math, that means 65 not coming out in phase one. It is so critical that we not just celebrate the beginning of a deal, but that we make sure this is the beginning of the end and that we get through to all 98 hostages. The living need to begin the long, hard process of mental and physical rehabilitation. The deceased are owed proper and respectful burials, and we need to make sure that all of that gets to happen.
And Rachel, you have said this is a moment to begin healing. I just wonder, what does that healing process look like for you both personally? I imagine nightmare hardly describes what the past 15 months have been like for you.
Well, I think that all of us in the hostage cohort have such complicated and tangled emotional, psychological, even physical anguish that we have to deal with. We are, as John said, finding a sense of hope, optimistic comfort that is on the horizon. Finally, we have been fighting tirelessly and advocating tirelessly for 468 days. Hersh, as you mentioned, was executed along with 5 other beautiful young people in a dark, airless tunnel on day 328. And so we are just in the very beginning of understanding how do we walk through this million-mile journey for the rest of our lives of grieving our only son. But this deal, this beginning of having hostages come home is a source of comfort to us. It's something we have been arduously promoting and publicizing and keeping in the news, and we are desperately optimistic.
John and Rachel, we see the stickers on your clothes counting the days literally since this horror began for your family. And this, as you point out, John, is just the beginning of the next chapter in this ongoing conflict. What do you want the incoming Trump administration to prioritize as it relates to Israel and Middle East policy?
Well, the first thing I would say is make sure that this deal actually begins as it's supposed to on Sunday, and make sure that it then continues and we move from the 42 days of phase one into phase two and ultimately into phase three as planned. And we not take our feet off the gas. That includes the Trump administration, who's going to be overseeing the implementation. We not take our feet off the gas until all 98 hostages are home. And by the way, that the innocent civilians of Gaza get to experience some relief. We saw video images last night of people all over the streets of Gaza celebrating this announcement. We saw similar videos of generally the Israeli population celebrating it. The citizens of the region deserve something better than what we've had going on. In the bigger picture, it seems pretty well known that President-elect Trump, is eyeing for something bigger and more lasting in the region. we give him our strength, our support, and our encouragement. The way of conflict and war doesn't work well for any of the citizens of the region. And we do need, once and for all, to find some lasting, durable way for the region to be able to move forward and stop having these conflicts pop up every 12, 18, 24 months. It's time for all of us to have a better future.
You both speak so eloquently, even in such an emotional state that it's been and continues to be for you. Before we let you go, I want to remember your son, Hirsch. He had just such a beautiful smile. He had a twinkle in his eye. I mean, just the images that we've seen, such a bright light. When you think about your son, Rachel, what do you see as his legacy?
Well, something that I really have come to appreciate about Hirsch is his lack of ego and his ability to really actively listen. And I feel that in the world, we have not been creative and using our insight and our intellect to its capacity to figure out different ways of understanding people who don't think like us. And I think that that is a humongous challenge that all people all over the world need to try to really improve. And then we would be in a place where obviously conflict is natural, it happens, but how do we use this God-given intellect and insight that all of us were blessed with to transcend our natural desire to outshout the other? And that's something that Hirsch really felt strongly about. And I feel that that's something that we both feel should be guiding us personally forward and as people going forward who want to keep Hirsch's memory alive and a blessing.
Rachel Goldberg Polin, John Polin, thank you both so much for sharing your heart, your thoughts with us. Our hearts are with you and the other hostage families in this moment.